All right, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. So in today's video, we are going to be discussing the process, the start to finish of the $1,000 allowance from GM for the charger installation, which is the 240 volt NEMA 1450 outlet. So I got mine installed 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, and I'll show you what we did and how we went over this process. This is nothing like super fancy or hard. It was a rather easy, see if you can see it, there's a little bit of it. It was rather an easy process. The thing is the dealership that I bought the Bolt from did not know that you had to go into Global Connect and start the process of the paperwork, and then from there you get an email describing, you know, your project, your garage, where's your service panels at. Do you want your plug to be on the left side of the wall, the right side of the wall? You got to take some photos of the panel open, you know, some photos of the garage entrance. I took some photos obviously of the service panel here, right there. And then I took some photos of the outside service connection as well. Submitted all that to, to Qmerit. And I think it was about, it was less than a week. I had a company interested. It was called, I think it was Freelance Electrical or something like that. They reached out to me. They're like, hey, you know, you're part of this Qmerit program for, you know, an EV install for your car charger. So the guy come over, we went through the project, and he was like, yeah, man, I'll submit all this stuff to Qmerit. Let them know what you want. I originally had went with a dual pole 60 breaker, but that wasn't a good idea because I think this charger only does 32 amps. So we put a dual pole 50 on here. And because I thought in the future I would get a an additional like not supercharger, but a faster charger, and then leave this charger inside of the car under the little cargo storage area. So we ended up going with a 50 amp on the charger. All right, so after, you know, the contractor came here, submitted everything to Qmerit, I got a notification saying that the quote for the install had been submitted from Qmerit, and Qmerit asked me if I wanted to proceed with it. It was the bid or the project turned out to be $1,199, and there was no out-of-pocket expense for me. Qmerit ended up covering the you know, $1,200 project, you know, $250 permit fee, and then the rest was whatever. So I know some people on the forums were talking about, you know, their quotes were like $2,000 and blah, 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 and all this stuff. So I don't really know what's going on with it. But like I said, on my end from Qmerit, mine was $1,199. So we'll call it $1,200. And it showed my balance as being zero after the installation. So that got finished. And then we, from the time of me saying yes to being on the electrician schedule, we had the following, I think it was like less than 5 days. We went out and got the contractor to the house. He might have spent an hour and a half. And let's shoot over to the service panel and I'll show you guys what we had done. All right, so as you can see, here is the charger itself. It's kind of hanging like this. I'm gonna get some kind of nail or I don't know, some kind of bracket system because I want to be able to weld this up per se. So here is inside my breaker. Here is the EV outlet itself. Here's a dual pole 50. As you can see, so the run was very, very short. I didn't care where the box was, or, you know, the 1450 plug, NEMA 1450 plug was at all. So I mean, if I had to guess, all in all, this man probably spent maybe $300 on this project. So definitely hit a lick. That's for sure. So it kind of just, you know, it does kind of suck that the, you know, cable's all throughout here, but that'll be fine. And I will tell you, it makes a huge difference on charging. So we're going out to a hockey game tonight, and I wanted to make sure we had enough juice to go on the highway. And I've been home maybe 30 minutes, and we were at 102, so it's charging pretty good. And I believe we were doing about 7 kilowatts, maybe 8 kilowatts, anywhere between like 6, 7, and 8 kilowatts of charging speed. So definitely the level 2 charger is where it's at as well. And like I said, if you have any questions or comments about the program, or how it's, maybe your dealership didn't know like mine did. They didn't really know the process. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll do my best to answer it. Like I said, my run was a super short and simple install. Nothing crazy, nothing hard on it. The only thing that has changed about this car is, let me see if I can show you. I added some LED lights here. We'll go over that. And then I added some LED lights in the reverse lights as well, because I think it could be brighter. I didn't like the yellowish. And then I've got to finish swapping out the lights here in the back to LED. And then I got the AI box. So Kylie and I will be able to watch Netflix, Hulu, YouTube Live TV at our charging stations. It just be a lot more convenient and awesome. And it's also going to be using the car's factory, 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, powered by AT&T. So that's to come in another video as well. But like I said, I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of the Qmerit install. Like I said, mine was a little bit over the $1,000 credit. Qmerit covered it. All in all, I'd say it was probably about we'll just say 2 weeks total process from the time I submitted my application pictures to the plug being installed. We'll just say 2 weeks. Very, very little stress, very minimal effort on my part. Really just had to talk to the contractor and let them know, hey, this is where I want the plug. Let's do a 50 amp, blah, 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 blah. Literally the next day, within 12 hours, I would say 24 hours of it being installed, the inspector came over to the house, inspected it, gave us the green light, and everything was good to go. So big shout out to Freelance Electrical. I think that's who it was. Yeah, Freelance Electrical. They were good, dude. Alyssa and his husband, or her husband, was great communication. And, I hear some good and bad stories about people's Qmerit stuff. It's sad that they're trying to charge you more on top of them getting that $1,000. But like I said, we got more videos to come. So please hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, leave this video a big thumbs up. Thank you all to my new subscribers. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.